Hey people, this is another one of those Rubicon models videos, but this one is kind of special. I had the opportunity to try out this tiger from Rubicon models. It's definitely a lot thicker box than the other Rubicon boxes. It can be assembled into the early, mid or late war tiger one. It has a lot of choices and it says it's easy to assemble. So let's put this thing to the test. The decal sheet is exactly like every other tank has had. As you can see, this kit comes with a lot of these sprues. I've already started work on it because I'm doing something special with this kit. So in order to put this kit to the test, and as you can see I've almost finished the first page of the assembly guide. The assembly guide is quite thorough. Two different options of for road wheels, so you get extra set of tracks and all these wheels, which is nice. Here's one thing I noticed: these side skirts do not have numbers on them, which is not a problem because you can see from here. But for anyone who just wants to follow the example of this box art, that one of the side panels here would be taken off. It's not that simple because, as you can see on the sprue here, it is molded into the side panel and it's actually quite thick and it's all in one piece. So you have to do a lot of good amount of cutting and chopping to get this off. So that won't be that easy. I'm doing the mid-war version, so what I have planned for this tiger might make some of you dislike this video or whatever, but I don't mind because I want to test the full worth of a plastic tank kit out. So I'm gonna make this into a terrain piece and as a wreck. So I'm gonna try and make the tiger tank into a wreck. I've deliberately changed these front wheels. For example, in the front panel here, I drilled a few holes and filed it to beaten, broken, shots have been shot against the front side of the tank. But as most of you probably know, the tiger tank was really thick in the front, so it made a hole or this crater, but it did not penetrate. But I wanted to show that they hit the side of the tank and broke the tracks. I'll add a little picture in the corner here that shows the weak spots of a tiger tank that were used during the war to show where the Allied tank commander should hit. So what I did here was the side thingy that goes here. As you can see, I cut this piece off and the front wheel I took away. Front wheel here, and I also damaged the side of it, like someone had shot let's say bazooka hit in the corner here. It has not penetrated, but it has done its damage. As you can see here, I drilled a little hole here to make it also look like someone shot here, but it punched a hole through the wheel, nothing more. Showing on this earlier track version, I'm gonna tell you the thing I did to make this work. So I wanted the track to be rolled off from this here, so I cut the track from here and from here. So I bent the lower track straight, as you can see here. This is the thing I did. So you see more holes in the wheels. This wheel will go inside there, and the front one looks like this. So it's really battered and damaged. And I will of course use the track bits that I cut off from here to extend the tracks, maybe this long or something. So that's the track bits I'm working on. The right side will be, the track itself will be undamaged, but I will drill holes into these wheels, on this side to make it look like someone is trying to punch through it. Basically all the tools I'm using are two files, a drill bit, my knife, this clippers, and also a bit of a bigger drill piece. The back side, I took the back panel, messed up those flaps in the back, drilled a hole through the back here because probably someone got a good hit through the back here, and that's the kill shot probably. One of the exhaust pipes has also had a shot in, which has totally broken it, and shots have been in and against this thing. So this will be on the back here. Those exhausts are separately addable, so I could, mess with them and then glue them on. Then I took the side skirt on this side here, I messed it up as well, and as you can see I cut this piece away to show that when the shot hit here, the bazooka shot, it you know, made a mess. Maybe it was even a sticky bomb or something. Anyways, more little gunfire on here. It hasn't probably penetrated the tank, but just left a little hole. Someone has tried to punch through the side here. The armor has stopped it. Now this, I went a bit further with the mocking about. Firstly, the front flaps. Did a little damage work on them. I will be adding more like damage in the front here. Probably someone has tried to bazooka the front and, you know, whatever, but that hasn't worked. I drilled out these bits, and I also cut out one of the back engine grills here. What I was thinking is that if the kill shot came through the right back here, this should be, you know, kabooshed, boomed. I got the bits here. Probably I will mimic some sort of an engine bit here. Leave them kind of randomly on top of here. As for the turret, probably I want to put it here somehow, but not straight in, but on a side here, like it came off with the explosion. One thing that I'm quite surprised by is the quality of this hatch, which is quite bad. This is not up to the quality of the rest of the kit, so they should have left a hole and, you know, maybe a gluable hatch or something. Not a fan of this bit. That's how far I've come at the moment with all these you know, broken bits and whatnot, and I'll probably go on now and work a bit more. So I've been working on the Tiger and I've gotten it this far. So I've glued down the tracks, the left tracks and all the broken wheels. I also added a little hole here to make it look more of a destroyed wheel and everything. I glued down this bits, this thing is glued down. I also worked on this side, wheels down here, drilled some holes in, made them look like shots. Cut this piece off here, made some, you know, holes here, like it's been targeted by different things. And here's the front view, and here's the top view here. Which is a really great thing is the kit comes with optional FIFO filters that were used like in North Africa and places like that, and Tigers, and I just used them here and mocked up like this sort of an engine piece. It looks like an engine. Of course I'll paint it all up and make it look like it's burned out and, you know, a wreck, but at the end of the day I think this little added detail here is will give a lot to the look of this tank. And I've been also working a little bit on the turret already. I'll show you how I made these holes here. I used a drill and drilled the whole hatchway around, and now I'm going to take a knife and, you know, just help it a bit and cut it out, because yeah, I want this hatch to be opened, and it'll be here. Of course the turret will have all those like bazooka holes and whatnot, like damage on it as well, like a lot of it. So the reason why I'm doing this in this destroyed manner is that extra detail on the table as terrain really adds to the game, and I think any battle that has like this messed up and wrecked tiger in the middle means that battle means business, or it has been a tough battle thus far, and I think it'll be really cool to have this like centerpiece in the middle of the table, and that's basically my reason. Now I'm gonna keep on working. Really, this is only possible because this is a plastic kit and with so many options. The build is done, and I just want to show you how much stuff is left over. There should be more, but I used a lot to make up the engine and other bits on the tank. So here's the stuff that is left over. I'm gonna keep it and maybe scratch build a tank or whatever, use these in a good fashion. The result of the build, I mean, not the end result. So here's some US paratroopers, of course with the bazooka, and the team, they just destroy this. This was just for the scale comparison. And here's the tank. A bit of the engine can be seen, just enough, you know, I can paint it or it'll look like it is an engine or something. And as the tank got hit from here, it burned the engine. I wanted all the hatches to be open so as to show that the crew got out or bailed out. This hatch I used like early version top hatch. Added a piece of track on here to make it, you know, I don't know, more stuffed. And the biggest problem were those front hatches. This one here was, I'm not even sure what type of a hatch. I think it should be on the early version Tiger, it should be on this side of the turret. The other one I just used a bit that I cut out from here, put it here and added like this weird, you know, handlebar thingy. It doesn't look the best, but I hope I can help it with some paint. Added a piece of extra track up here. Actually, other than that, it is quite ready to be primed. And I'm very excited about this. Yeah, so that's my result. Not the best result, but I'm quite happy with it. I painted the camo on and everything exactly like I did with the Rubicon kits that I worked on. But here on this side I tried to really mimic this burnt out look to it, because the story goes that this hole here is the kill shot of this tank, so it probably pierced through here, through the engine and into the engine, like wrecked the turret of the main hull, and it all went up in flames here. So this is all burnt out, all of this burned, and I think some flames even erupted from inside the tank, so that's why there's like burn stain is everywhere here as well. Also a little bit around the hatches. I think once the crew got out, the fire flames overtook the insides. Tiger was already really low on ammo, so it didn't really explode majestically. While undercoating the tank, it actually fell down. During that I lost the top hatch here, and the barrel broke off, but that also gave me a chance to, you know, put it on a little bit bent. I think it adds quite a lot here. Here, and also you can see a bit on the back here, all burnt over, to muddy up the tracks a bit here, and also on this side here to make it look like it's been in mud or something. I used sand, some PVA and brown acrylic paint and mixed it up and then painted it on. I think it looks quite okay here. One thing is, yeah, I should have probably painted the insides black first, because you can still see the grey plastic a bit. So I'm quite satisfied with the result. So let's first I'm gonna just say a few things that could have been better with this kit. First of all, this side panels here. No crew, and the side hatch here was kind of weird. But other than that, it is really good. Like all the extra bits you get wouldn't be far off if I gave this 9 tanks out of 10, so a really lovely kit. And once you've built this and hold it in your hand and see it in front of you, it's really impressive. I mean, the size of the thing. So yeah, I'm really glad I had the chance to work on this Tiger, and especially, you know, make it into a wreck. A really enjoyable build, so yeah, totally worth 9 tanks out of 10. I hope this was somehow entertaining or enjoyable, but other than that, thank you for watching, keep it safe, and I will talk to you in the next one.